and heartache. A ribbon of headlights cuts through the dark like fireflies tracing a wandering heart. The highway hums an old refrain of people leaving, people changed. A roadside cafe glows at 2 a.m., holding stories that never end. And somewhere beneath the pale moon's ache runs the road between hope and heartache. I left my hometown in a borrowed Ford with a 6-string case and a dream I couldn't afford. The dashboard rattled, the radio hissed, playing songs about love gone adrift. Every town had a different sky, different faces, different goodbyes. Yet somehow they all seemed to know how far a lonely soul could go. In Amarillo, I met a waitress named June who sang old standards out of tune. She laughed and said, "Life ain't fair, honey, but it sure makes a good melody." And her words stayed riding shotgun with me long after I crossed the county line. I'm traveling the road between hope and heartache, where every wrong turn leaves something to take, where dreams wear thin but never break. On the road between hope and heartache, and every saxophone crying in the night sounds like a soul still chasing the light. Oh, somewhere beyond the mistakes we make lies the road between hope and heartache. In Memphis, rain fell soft and slow, paint and silver on Beale Street's glow. A trumpet player outside a bar played like he'd survived every scar. His case was open at his feet, filled with dollar bills and defeat. Yet every note he sent into the air carried more faith than despair. He said, "Kid, don't measure your life by the things that don't survive. Measure it by the times you stood when giving up would have felt so good." The river rolled beneath the moon, keeping time with an old jazz tune. I'm traveling the road between hope and heartache, where every wrong turn leaves something to take, where dreams wear thin but never break. On the road between hope and heartache, and every saxophone crying in the night sounds like a soul still chasing the light. Oh, somewhere beyond the mistakes we make lies the road between hope and heartache. Old motel signs buzzing blue, postcards from lives I once knew. Coffee rings on a map worn thin, miles behind me, miles ahead again. And me, still learning that the heart grows strong, not despite the journey, but because of it. Years later, somewhere out west, with silver in my hair and peace in my chest, I pulled pulled over where the mountains rise and watched the dawn paint open skies. I thought of all the roads I'd crossed, all the people found and lost, and how every heartbreak left a mark that somehow helped ignite a spark. Because hope isn't loud or grand, it's a quiet hand when you can't stand, a stubborn flame that won't forsake the road between hope and heartache. Still traveling the road between hope and heartache, where every sunrise follows a heartbreak, where the strongest souls are often made on the road between hope and heartache. And every jazz melody in the dawn sounds like a reason to carry on. Oh, life gives more than it can take on the road between hope and heartache. Yes, the night still falls and the storms still break, but the stars still shine above the ache. And somewhere beyond every twist of fate, the road keeps rolling. The road keeps rolling. The engine hums, the horizon glows. One more mile, one more road. And somewhere between what was and what awaits lies the road between hope and heartache. Midnight reflections on an empty avenue. Midnight settles on the avenue, streetlights dripping silver through the blue. A lonely taxi rolls on by, like a fading thought beneath the sky. The city wears its quiet face tonight, neon halos losing their fight. And somewhere in the hush between the sounds, the past comes wandering around. I walked alone beneath the glow, past shuttered stores and falling snow, with my hands buried in my coat and old memories around my throat. There was a diner on the corner still, serving coffee and unspoken wills, where dreamers stared through fogged up glass, watching years slip quietly past. A trumpet echoed from afar, floating out of a half-lit bar, each note carrying a different name, everyone tied to a flame. And the night kept asking me questions I wasn't sure I could answer. These are midnight reflections on an empty avenue, where yesterday lingers like perfume, where every shadow knows a story and every wound once chased glory. The saxophone cries, the moon hangs low, like secrets only the sleepless know. And somewhere between regret and truth, I found pieces of my youth. There was a photograph inside my wallet, edges bent from years of holding it, a smile frozen in another time, before life rewrote every line. I remembered summer fire escapes, late night talks and reckless faith, the way we swore we'd never change before the world train whistle sings beyond the town. A newspaper tumbles down. A neon sign flickers one last time, keeping rhythm with my mind and me. Standing beneath the midnight glow, learning some things are meant to go. The eastern sky began to fade, trading darkness for softer shades. And for the first time all night long, the silence didn't feel so wrong. Because every road I've traveled through, every loss and breakthrough too, had left its mark, it played its part, like brushstrokes on a canvas heart. The city wasn't empty after all. It held echoes inside every wall of dreamers, lovers, drifters, and friends whose stories never truly end. These are midnight reflections on an empty avenue, a collection of old dreams and something new, where saxophone still cries somewhere below, but now it sounds warmer than before. And somewhere between the dark and dawn, I realized I had carried on. Yes, the moon will fade and morning will arrive. The city will wake and come alive. But I'll remember what the silence knew on that empty avenue. Somewhere in the morning view, the avenue remembers too. Letters from a lifetime ago. The rain taps gently on the rooftop tonight, like fingertips reaching through time. A dusty lamp casts a golden glow on a box I haven't opened in years. Outside the city hums a midnight tune, beneath the fading autumn moon. And somewhere between memory and fate, old words are waiting to awake. I found them hidden in a cedar chest, tied with a ribbon untouched at rest. Envelopes yellowed by passing years, holding laughter, hope, and tears. The first one started, dear old friend, back when we thought the road would never end. Back when our dreams were wild and free, as endless as the open sea. The ink had faded, but I could still see the fearless heart you used to be, writing about towns you'd someday find, and the future dancing in your mind. Every folded page carried a spark, like little lanterns in the dark. These are letters from a lifetime ago, from hearts that had so much left to know, from days that slipped like rivers run, yet still shine brighter than the sun. And every saxophone crying blue sounds like a memory breaking through. Oh, time may travel where the wind can blow, but these letters still glow. One letter spoke of a summer rain, a front porch talks and midnight trains, of a girl with laughter in her eyes and promises beneath July skies. Another told of a road out west, of chasing dreams without a map, of sleeping beneath desert stars, believing nothing was too far. I smiled and shook my head a while, remembering that reckless smile, the one I wore before I learned how much life could twist and turn. The years have a way of changing plans, but not the truths written by our younger hands. These are letters from a lifetime ago, from hearts that had so much left to know, from days that slipped like rivers run, yet still shine brighter than the sun. And every trumpet shining through the rain sounds like a voice calling my name. Oh, some stories never truly go, they live in letters from a lifetime ago. Old stamps from forgotten towns, dreams written before they settled down, coffee stains and hurried lines, frozen pieces of another time, and me reading the hopes of a younger soul and realizing he wasn't wrong. Because the years had changed my face, but not the dreams those pages raised. Some had faded, some came true, some became something better than I knew. And in those words I finally found that life isn't measured by what we count, but by the love, the hope, the scars, and the stories carried in our hearts. These are letters from a lifetime ago, still teaching me what I need to know, that every road and every chance becomes part of life's great dance. And every saxophone greeting dawn sounds like the courage to carry on. Oh, the most precious treasures often grow from letters written long ago. Yes, the years may pass and seasons fly like clouds drifting across the sky, but somewhere beyond the hands of time, those letters still shine. The rain moves on, the sky turns gold, the pages rest, but the stories are told. And somewhere beneath the morning glow live letters from a lifetime ago. every scar has a melody. Rain taps softly on the window glass, like old memories drifting past. The city glows in shades of blue, and every street feels born anew. A lonely saxophone down the block plays to the rhythm of an old clock. And somewhere in the midnight glow, 1,000 untold stories flow. I met an old man at a corner bar with silver hair and weathered scars. He stirred his coffee slow and deep, like he was waking ghosts from sleep. He said, son, life will bend your pride, leave a few cracks you cannot hide, but don't curse the roads you've traveled through. They're part of the song inside of you. Then he smiled through the smoke and light, like he'd made peace with every fight and every wrinkle on his face. Looked like wisdom time couldn't erase. The piano whispered through the room, like it knew the truth of every wound. Every scar has a melody, every heartbreak holds a harmony, every tear that ever fell has a story it can tell, and every blues note drifting free carries a piece of you and me. Oh, the soul becomes what it's meant to be, because every scar has a melody. There was a singer on the stage that night, dressed in black beneath the light. Her voice was rough around the seams, like old highways and shattered dreams. She sang about a love gone cold, about promises that couldn't hold. Yet somehow every word she sang made the room feel whole again. A couple danced beside the bar, moving slow beneath the stars, like they understood somehow the beauty of the here and now. And in the glow of the neon signs, pain and hope were intertwined. Every scar has a melody, every heartbreak holds a harmony, every tear that ever fell has a story it can tell, and every blues note drifting free carries a piece of you and me. Oh, the soul becomes what it's meant to be, because every scar has a melody. Old photographs in worn-out frames, people gone but never changed. Train whistles calling through the night, searching for a distant light. And me, learning that healing isn't forgetting, it's turning pain into music. like forgiveness, learning how to arrive. The rain had stopped, the streets were clear, and something felt different here. I looked around at the waking town, at every smile and every frown, and realized we all carry songs that help us keep moving on. The scars don't vanish with the years, they simply change what the heart hears. Until one day the pain becomes a verse beneath the drums. Every scar has a melody, every ending hides a symphony. Every road we travel through leaves a little song in you. And every saxophone greeting dawn sounds like the courage to carry on. Oh, life writes its finest poetry when every scar has a melody. Yes, the moon still shines on broken dreams, on restless hearts and quiet streets, and somewhere beneath eternity, every scar has a melody. The night grows thin, the city wakes, the music stays, though the silence breaks. And somewhere beyond what the eyes can see, every scar still sings its melody. Rain taps softly on the window glass, like old memories drifting past. The city glows in shades of blue, and every street feels born anew. A lonely saxophone down the block plays to the rhythm of an old clock, and somewhere in the midnight glow, 1,000 untold stories flow. I met an old man at a corner bar with silver hair and weathered. Old souls beneath neon lights. Neon rain on the avenue, taxi shadows painted blue. Midnight leaning on the bar, like it forgot where morning was. A vinyl crackle softly spins, another night slowly begins. And somewhere through the city noise, lonely hearts still chase a voice. You walked in wearing black and gold, eyes too young to feel that old, like you'd seen every goodbye hidden underneath the sky. The bartender poured bourbon slow, while a trumpet cried below, and every note hanging in the air sounded like a whispered prayer. We talked about forgotten dreams, broken bands and movie scenes, about how people lose their flame, trying too hard to stay the same. And when the piano played in blue, the whole room faded except for you. Slow to smoky rhymes, and every saxophone crying deep sounded like promises we couldn't keep. Oh, the city glowed like for old souls beneath neon lights. Outside the boulevard, breathe rain, streetcars humming through the pain. A homeless poet near the train kept singing love like it remained. Inside, laughter rose like smoke, people hiding through their jokes. But you look straight through my disguise, like truth reflected in my eyes. You said the blues ain't made for fear, they're there to prove we made it here. Then smiled so softly through the haze, like sunrise breaking through decay. And somewhere between the whiskey and jazz, we stopped running from the past. We were old souls beneath neon lights, dancing through those restless nights. Two worn hearts in borrowed time, moving slow to smoky rhymes. And every saxophone crying deep sounded like promises we couldn't keep. Oh, the city glowed like paradise for old souls beneath neon lights. Trumpet echoes down the hall, rain keeps falling through it all. Lovers kissing by the door, like they still believe in more. And me, I was learning hearts can heal, even after years of standing still. Top signs, turning darkness gold with time. The bartender stacked the chairs, while tired music filled the air. You slipped your hand inside my coat, like warmth wrapped inside a note. And for the first time in so long, the night no longer felt wrong, because some people arrive late, jazz melodies and fate, not to save what's torn apart, but to teach rhythm to the heart. We were old souls beneath neon lights, turning pain into lullabies, while the whole world rushed too fast. We made one fragile feeling last, and every lonely downtown tune helped us survive another moon. Now every shadow shines more bright for old souls beneath neon lights. Oh, the blues still live in city skies, but now they sound less cold tonight. And somewhere in that smoky light,